Have you ever peered into the night sky and wondered if we are truly alone in the universe? The twinkling stars, the vast expanse of cosmic wonder, it all seems too grand, too infinite, to just harbour life on this small blue planet we call home. Throughout the ages, mankind has looked up to the heavens with curiosity and a sense of wonder. We've built telescopes to peer into the distant galaxies, sent spacecrafts to the furthest reaches of our solar system, and yet the question remains: are we alone, or is there someone or something out there watching us, perhaps visiting us in ways we can't comprehend? This question has given rise to a global fascination with the unknown, with the possibility of extraterrestrial life. From every corner of the world, people have reported seeing strange lights, unusual shapes, and inexplicable phenomena in the sky. These reports, often dismissed as fabrications or misinterpretations, are not few and far between. They are in the thousands, spanning across decades, even centuries. These are the tales of unidentified flying objects, or as we commonly know them, UFOs. The intrigue that surrounds these UFO sightings is as boundless as the universe itself. Every sighting, every encounter brings with it a torrent of questions. What was that light in the sky? Who was behind it? Why are they here? And perhaps the most chilling question of all, have they been here before? The stories of these sightings are as varied as the people who report them. Some speak of silent hovering discs, others of high-speed chases with aircrafts that defy our understanding of physics. And then there are those who claim to have had direct contact with these unseen visitors. But how much of it is true? Are these just stories spun by overactive imaginations? Or is there a grain of truth in these tales of the strange and unexplained? Tonight, we delve into the chronicles of the most credible UFO sightings in human history. We will explore the accounts that have stood the test of time and scrutiny, the sightings that have left even the skeptics questioning the nature of our universe. So, sit back and prepare to journey into the unknown. It promises to be an enlightening ride. No account of UFO sightings can commence without acknowledging the Roswell Incident of 1947. In the heart of the New Mexico desert, an event transpired that would forever alter the course of UFO history. In the summer of 1947, reports flooded in of a strange craft that had plummeted from the sky, crashing into the barren landscape of Roswell. The wreckage left in the aftermath was unlike anything the locals, or indeed the world, had ever seen. From metallic fragments with peculiar hieroglyphics to materials that defied the normal laws of physics, the debris was the first hint that this was not an ordinary crash. Yet, it was not just the remnants of the crash that sparked intrigue. Eyewitness accounts began to pour in, each more bewildering than the last. Rancher W.W. Brazel, one of the first on the scene, reported unusual rubber strips, tinfoil, and sturdy sticks among the debris. More disturbing, however, were the whispers of extraterrestrial bodies found amidst the wreckage. The US military was quick to respond, swiftly cordoning off the area and collecting the debris. Their explanation? A weather balloon had met an unfortunate end. But for those who had seen the wreckage, this explanation was as alien as the debris itself. The military's hasty cleanup and dismissive explanation only served to fan the flames of conspiracy that still burn brightly to this day. In the years that followed, more witnesses came forward. Military personnel confessed to seeing alien bodies and even an intact spacecraft. Yet, the US government's official stance remained the same: a weather balloon, nothing more. The Roswell Incident was a watershed moment in the history of UFO sightings. It was the birth of a global fascination with unidentified flying objects and a catalyst for thousands of people worldwide to share their own experiences of the unexplained. The Roswell Incident remains one of the most debated UFO sightings, setting a precedent for many more to come. Fast forward to the winter of 1989, Belgium became the epicenter of an unprecedented UFO wave. Picture a country gripped in fascination and fear as silent, low-flying black triangles filled the night sky. These weren't mere figments of imagination, mind you. They were witnessed by thousands, from ordinary folks to the stalwarts of law enforcement and military personnel. Now, What sets this event apart is not just the sheer number of witnesses, but also the evidence that backs their claims. Photographic evidence emerged showing these mysterious triangles in all their eerie glory. But it didn't stop there. Radar confirmations further cemented their reality, adding a layer of tangible proof to the sightings. Imagine a UFO sighting not just seen but also captured in photos and confirmed on radar. It was a combination of events that were as rare as they were chilling. The Belgian UFO Wave, with its multitude of witnesses, remains one of the most robustly documented in UFO history. March 13th, 1997, marked another significant chapter in the annals of UFO sightings. On this fateful night, the skies over Phoenix, Arizona, were lit up by an enigmatic spectacle. The event, known as the Pheonix Lights, was witnessed by thousands of residents who reported seeing a series of strange glowing orbs hovering in the night sky. The lights appeared in two distinct events. The first, a triangular formation of lights, was seen to pass over the state, while the second, a stationary set of 9 lights, hovered over Phoenix. This wasn't an isolated sighting by a single individual or a group of UFO enthusiasts. No, these were families, friends, ordinary people going about their evening routines when they were stopped in their tracks by this inexplicable sight. The credibility of the Pheonix Lights sighting was bolstered by the sheer number of witnesses. But the plot thickened years later when Fife Symington, the governor of Arizona at the time, admitted that he too had witnessed the lights. In a turn of events that could have been ripped from the pages of a sci-fi novel, Symington, a former Air Force pilot, confessed that he could not explain what he had seen that night. He stated, "I'm a pilot, and I know just about every machine that flies. It was bigger than anything that I've ever seen. It remains a great mystery." Despite numerous attempts to debunk the Pheonix Lights as military flares or atmospheric conditions, the explanations fell short. The lights didn't behave like flares, they didn't flicker or fall, they remained steady. And atmospheric conditions? Well, they couldn't account for the uniformity and formation of the lights. The Pheonix Lights, witnessed by thousands, remains a mystery that continues to baffle skeptics and believers alike. And so, the Pheonix Lights continues to shine brightly in the annals of UFO sightings, a beacon of the unexplained, a testament to the mysteries that our skies still hold. The sightings we've explored today are but a fraction of the countless reports from around the world. There's a common thread that weaves these stories together, a thread made of mystery, intrigue, and a longing to know the unknown. Let's journey back to the events we've navigated. The Roswell Incident of 1947, a tale that sparked a global interest in unidentified flying objects. This story, backed by multiple first-hand accounts, military involvement, and a lingering suspicion of a cover-up, has remained one of the most credible UFO sightings to date. Next, we revisited the Belgian UFO Wave, an event that spanned over several months and was witnessed by thousands, including police and military personnel. The triangular-shaped objects, their high-speed maneuvers and the lack of sound, all supported by radar confirmations, make this sighting a standout in the annals of UFO history. And who can forget the Pheonix Lights, a spectacle that lit up the Arizona night sky in 1997. The silent V-shaped object, as large as several football fields, witnessed by thousands and captured in numerous videos and photographs, is an event that still sparks conversations and debates. These sightings, each backed by a multitude of witnesses, photographic evidence, and corroborating accounts, make them some of the most credible in UFO folklore. They fuel our ongoing fascination with the possibility of extraterrestrial life, a fascination that has been a part of human curiosity for centuries. As we continue to explore the cosmos, these stories remind us that there is so much we still don't understand about our own universe. As we continue to gaze at the stars, one question remains. Are we truly alone in the universe, or are we part of a much larger cosmic neighborhood? Only time will reveal the truth.